ASMR Koffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Koffin Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob, and today we are watching Double Shot at Love, Season 3, Episode 11, Mom's Cutlets and Nino's Antics. The bio here reads, the pressure is on when the ladies must make good impressions on Vinny's mom, Paola, and Uncle Nino. Paola's shocking feedback leaves Vinny confused on about who to send home. We had a pretty good episode here, man. This one's like really more about Vinny trying to get them, the girls, ingratiated with, you know, his family that he's got going on. Obviously, he's like a huge mama's boy, and Uncle Nino is going to be a part of his everyone's life as well, no matter if you like it or not. But in the beginning of the episode, it's kind of slow. It just hangs out. It's just him talking to KP and him talking to Danielle, trying to get the vibe, trying to see where they're at, really, with the connection that they're trying to build. We go later on, like, the main episode part is now finally we get to have dinner with the mom. It's virtual. I don't know why she couldn't fly out. I guess it's still when Bovid is really still going on, and maybe she didn't want to be there. Anyways, so she's there for dinner with the 5 girls, and she's kind of grilling Peachy and KP a little bit more. She calls out KP that she's got like a piece of her eyebrow missing, and she's like, "Oh, did you have a piercing over there?" And I kind of wondered why KP doesn't cover that up as well. Like, I'm not a makeup guy, but once you see it, you're like, whoa, you're like missing a piece. Like, your eyebrows are very nice, and except for you're missing like a nice little chunk there. Why don't you color that in with a pencil of some sort? I don't know. I'm not a fucking makeup guy, but I'm sure there's things you can do to get that taken care of, right? So she's grilling KP. She's grilling Peachy. She tells Peachy, like, why would someone name... You wouldn't name someone Peachy No-No or whatever. So she's kind of grilling her. And, you know, after dinner, she goes... Vinny talks to his mom, and she says she really isn't feeling KP like that. That, you know, she doesn't know if she can really fit into his world, but that she does like Achillia, that she likes Achillia. Next, now we got Uncle Nino showing up, and Uncle Nino's always a blast. I always like the Uncle Nino vibe that he gives off. What does he say? Oh yeah, so he's like, Vinny's trying to tell Uncle Nino, he's like, hey man, these are good girls, you know, these last girls, these are good girls. And Uncle Nino, good for what? Fucking I almost died. Next, what happens? Oh, so he's like playing games with the girls. Like, he's obviously trying to hit on them and stuff, but they have to play this game where they try and understand try and like guess what he's saying. And he's just, you know, it's just so fucking hard to understand him. Uncle Nino says that who he likes Peachy. He says he really digs Peachy. And that she's, you know, high on his list. So Mom didn't like KP, but was feeling Achillia. And then Uncle Nino really likes Peachy. And then Paulie comes in for half a second and says that he likes Achillia as well. After Uncle Nino leaves, he's like, sorry, I think everyone has like a crackhead uncle in their family. I don't know what girl said it, but immediately she goes, oh, that's my dad. Like, her dad's a crackhead. I fucking thank you so much for admitting that. On national television, I love it. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, that's fucking hilarious. Like, let's be honest, fucking, you know, the reality. These kind of fucking things happen, you know? What happens? After that... it's just time to call the girls down, you know? It's time to call the girls down, and he chooses Danielle, and he chooses KP. So we're going to see which one of these 2 girls he gets eliminated. He goes down, and right off the bat, you know, or fucking beforehand, excuse me, KP like kind of has a breakdown in the bathroom. She's fucking balling up, and she's really feeling Vinny, you know? And I don't know if it's really going the same way, but I think they have a connection. I thought they had a connection for sure. They go down to dinner. Pretty quickly, he eliminates Danielle. He tells her, you know, I just think I've had a connection with other girls more. She doesn't really show emotion. Maybe she's one of those girls who fucking toughs it out in the beginning and goes and cries about it later, but she didn't seem too bummed about it, but I liked her, but I didn't see them going all the way either. Sure enough, you think it's over, and boom! He knocks KP out the water, too, and tells her, you know, he's feeling everywhere, you know, they're still on a friendship level, and it's not, like, taking off more. And she's bummed about it, too, you know, she's crying, and the girls go, and that's it, really. And then Vinny goes to hang out with Paulie and, you know, be bummed out because of what's going on. So our top 3 here are going to be Peachy, Erica D, and Achillia. And I think next week, you know, we'll see fucking how things get hot and heavy. Shit's going to get crazy. This is a good episode, you know. Nothing crazy because the girls aren't fighting. But it's funny to see them interact with Uncle Nino. The mom was being snippy. I like that. Usually she's a real sweetheart, but I think they told her, you know, lay into it this one. But good episode here, man. We're getting close to the wire. He got down to 2 girls, so we'll see for sure. But let me know what you guys think about it. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if you like what you're watching, sorry, and tell me who do you think is going to win. And if you like what you're watching, hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Koffin Radio. Koffin is spelled with a K. And that's all for today.
ASMR Koffin Radio.